Hi everyone, Jean here once again. It's been weeks that I haven't uploaded a new content, and today is actually to share with you what are the Singlish words that I've learned here in Singapore. You know guys, Singapore is such a multicultural society and that they're actually composed of different races. You name it, they have Chinese, you have Indians, you have Malay, Eurasian, and all the other residents who are coming from different parts of the world. And if you're looking for food, there's so much to try and there's so many food options to try as well. But today's video is not about food, but I'm going to talk about those words which confused me when I first came here. And of course, I've learned them now. So when I first came here in Singapore, there are words that I didn't understand at all. They're not particularly English, but they're different and they call them Singlish. And I've collected 12 of them. So let's go to the first one. Let's talk about la. Oh, we'll just add ma and le. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but when I first stepped in Singapore soil and I took the cab and I've asked the taxi driver about something and he replied me, Yala, or, you know, I told you ma, I paid for it le. Why like that? I hope I give justice so that I've said that correctly. Okay, so now the second word is makan. So when your friend asks you, come, let's go for makan, it simply means let's go eat. Makan is a Malay word and that means to go and eat. So now since we're talking about makan, after that, if you cannot finish your food, I wanted to tapao some because it's so wasted ma. So it's a Cantonese phrase which means take away. So I wanted to tapao it. Well, in the Philippines, you will actually encounter people from the fast food restaurants and they will always ask you, ma'am, sir, would you like to dine in or take out? But that's totally different here in Singapore because the first time when I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, that's something different because they said, having here, take away. Number 3 word that I've learned is Jalan. Come, let's go walk. It literally means walk. It's a Malay word. So let's go Jalan. The next word that I have learned, number 4. Chop. I wanted to chop seat. So since we're talking about makan, which is you go to an eatery and once you're already there and you're a group of friends, okay, you go order first, I'm going to chop seat. Which means that I wanted to reserve the seat just to make sure that we'll get the table and the seat for us. So this is a common occurrence in the hawker center or in any eatery. Like you will be able to see a packet of tissue that is placed on top of the table. And that's an informal way of reservation. Number 5, the word walao eh, wapiang eh. From my expression and the way I said it, probably you would be able to see it's like you are annoyed, you are in a situation of disbelief. It's like, oh dear, oh my god. You're expressing that you are shocked. So walao eh. Say for example, if you took Grab and suddenly because of the surcharges you have to end up paying, for example, $40 and you can't just believe it. You would say, walao eh, why so expensive? Wapiang eh. Number 6, the word xiao or xiao. So I've heard this often when somebody wanted to actually attempt to do something or she have done something that's quite wondrous or quite stupid. Tell you what, I've actually eaten 5 bowls of rice last night. And somebody would say, Siawa, you sure or not? Sure or not? Why do you have to eat that much? The direct translation of that is like, are you crazy? Like seriously? Number 7 word that I've learned is the word "Boy tahan" or the word tahan. Boy is a Hokkien word and tahan means you cannot withstand anymore. Sometimes people would say I couldn't tahan anymore, like I couldn't take it anymore. Other way of using that is when people say you tahan first, you know, hang in there, not able to withstand, or colloquially I cannot stand it, so that means I cannot tahan you. Alright, so number 8 is the word kiasu. So kiasu in Chinese vernacular means fear of losing out, so it simply means that you really wanted to make sure that you will get it. So kiasua. If I remember it correctly, there are people actually queuing for Hello Kitty plushie from McDonald's and the restaurant will open only at 7 a.m. And as early as 5, they're already there just to make sure that they will not be able to miss out that Hello Kitty plushie. And the queue is literally long just to make sure that they will not miss the trend, just to make sure that they will not miss whatever is new. So don't be so kiasu lah. Number 9 is the word sotong, blur. Blur like soto. It's a characteristic of a person who's literally confused and is very slow in acting on it. It's like, for me, I would say it's like, I think loading. It's still loading, right? Someone who couldn't get it immediately, and people will say, why are you so blur? Why are you so blur? Alright, number 10 is my favorite, and that's the word jayo. So I've often heard this in our team, and I really love this word because it expresses that you're encouraging someone, you know, to jayo. And sometimes I would jokingly say, I'm jayoing it. So again, jayo means to express encouragement to or support to someone or to a group. Number 11, the word shook. This word is used typically to describe a dish or a food. It means how pleasing it is, how palatable it is, you know. And when somebody asks you like, how's the salted egg chicken? Oh man, it's so shook. I so love it. And salted egg chicken is just one of the Singaporean dish that I love so much. So shook means a general approval of something. Number 12 and the last word is the word angmo. So they are basically referring to people with fair complexion, like mostly from the western side, which is you know, the British, European people, and American people, Australian too. Now, is she married to an angmo, or that angmo is so tall? The white people. Singlish is basically to cut the sentence short, and this may sound so different from those who are new here in Singapore. We just have to remember that in every place, there is always a cultural distinction. And we embrace and enjoy these cultural differences, which brings cultural understanding and appreciation. Can? Can la. What do you think about this video? Let me know in the comment box below. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, thumbs up is appreciated, and of course don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you would be notified whenever I have a new content. Till the next time guys, bye bye!